We have a visitor. Look what the cat's dragged in. How annoying. I thought you were busy rotting in prison with Maltis. But you Earthlings are just so overly demanding. Well, good news. Here in the fortress you can have the whole prison to yourself.
I don't remember any sins, Marshal. Only some misunderstandings, and quite harsh and fast judgments on your side.
Oh, really? Well,
that will be easy. One of those twisted abominations, as you call them, broke me free just a few hours after you left. Accidentally, I guess. Oh, and then dragged Maltis away. That, I thought Her Majesty should know about that, so...
I am. I have to admit that. And you're probably right. We should inform Her Majesty at once. If you are willing to serve, then if Regulus and the legends are...
What legends?
That the belt grants you
But yeah, I am...
Splendid. So the immortality is a proven scientific fact. It's a generous offer. I would... If you refuse, we will simply consider you an enemy to the Empire.
If that's the case, I'm willing to treat you as an ally too. It's a generous offer, given how I was treated so far. What do you say?
You have quite a lot of nerve. But I say I could probably do with a person of your talent. Follow me to my office. I foresee a fruitful conversation.
So, here
I am most sorry for my misleading promises.
Let's get...
Right. We both know you should report the most unfortunate news, but so far not a single one of the...
What does a ring have to...
It's Bufus's ring. Without it,
Even as a captain of...
Marshal! And don't get me started. He has his moronic orders and no brain to understand. Stupid royal guard. When the Queen says jump, they ask how high and how many. Anyway, bring me the ring and I can get us both out of here. And in
any
well, it's a seal ring. That old fool Bufus. And my soldiers, if you could...
Right, one man to find...
I feel life running out. Away, you Naboto slaver. I kill Battle Bufus. Me, like he tossed tell world. Slaver Bufus has what he deserves. Tell story of freedom, revolution.
What happened here?
Bufus fight back and we all fall to brothers die. Freedom. I die happy.
Could I just tend those wounds a little?
Let me die.
Oh, come on. And honestly, I'm not a great fan of the
Oh, please, bring me the poison.
I'll try, but they don't...
Lil must have some. Keep... that help.
My last immortal, we will talk more, but now we still have work to do.
Would you have some I know you need to guard the sanctum and...
You have a good heart.
Thank you.
Did you make any progress in your blessed search? Tell me our good Barrow doesn't rot in the sewers. Be risen. You bring news of great joy into the time of sadness and mourning. Let's get prepared for the highsome burial he rightfully deserves. I hope you will be open to me accompanying you to the city.
Here you go, my furry friend. You'll be skipping and hopping in no time.
Better.
What's the plan now?
I just catch my breath for little.
The fortress is...
We crawl through tunnels.
Sitting here and contemplating...
You're right. But now I think, if I bring the... Why we even throw into that spider? Two brothers dead and nobody to sacrifice.
All those things you said about Baru...
Every single word and breath. Maybe he could to Noboro, but he was to Rat. Now I tell all brothers he dead. There will be joy of that restore.
Well, unless you had failed to take care of your task, I wouldn't be surprised have you acquired and for the Naboru Empire.
Well, here you go.
Yes, it is the one indeed.
Believe me, you don't want to know. It would give you arachnophobia.
All right, no questions asked. As far and the end is indeed quite well here. Even that thick-headed gate guard. What?
Well, what about me?
Oh, right. You did well. I'm sure Her Majesty will take them, go and be gone. Paperwork. Killing. I wonder what keeps you here when you have the permits and you could be on your way to...
Where exactly?
Most likely in the high cent. Locate her and tell her I'll follow you.
That, Ariel, really a touching moment. Thank you, mistress.
You are most welcome, my last immortal. The fact that you could witness that helps to numb my pain a little. You have opened your heart to us and learned about our traditions.
I am a very open guy.
I hope you will be open to me accompanying you to the city. It's time to leave all this behind and retrieve our patriarch. I am sure the trader will have some answers.
The gate is closed.
I need to get through.
I follow my...
And what...
I can open the gate only one...
What if I told...
I would need to see that in writing with bar...
What if he would be
Orders are orders.
I have these papers from Marshal Gracchus.
Marshal Gracchus? Well, I will have to look...
Actually, he is now. Borobuffus is dead.
That's sad news. And I am indeed...
Yeah.
Well... Rejoice! The attack is now officially over! Let me...
Thank you.
No, thank you. It was the most boring task I've had.
That means the Ratkins will get...
Exactly. May Her...
Well, thank you. Her Majesty...
Her Majesty decided that the fortress isn't safe
Because of the...
Indeed. Like back you... Well, they sure didn't call us the boar, the boozer, and the bard.
I need to talk...
Then enter the... Mayhem...
Well, that's a great...
The Starks... We had no... Or he is... You should have seen the golden armor.
You see, they're obviously getting a raw deal here.
Great. What's it called, mistress?
City. It's the only city we have. No need for excessive naming.
Right. That's...
You shall go and seek our queen. We need you to gain her trust.
What? Why? I thought we were saving the Patriarch.
First off, she is our sovereign ruler and governor. You should appear to serve. Second, our search for my Maltis will be much easier if Hadriana's men don't attack. Third, she has strayed from the ways of the Naboru and shall be easier done when she
That's a lot of fair points. Also...
Then let me take care of the politics. Just...
You are not going...
We shouldn't be seen together.
Halt! Prove your fidelity with a valid set of germane documents.
I'm not sure I understood. I bring urgent news.
Let me examine those briefly. Seal seems veritable, signature credible, no signs of...
I find you very...
Rest assured Her Majesty will give your message.
Your Majesty.
Human. We left you in prison, yet you arrive with credentials from our dear Marshal. How is that possible?
Gracchus just somehow grew gradually fond of me. He said the Naboru could use many of my talents.
What talents?
I'm not sure. Maybe my juggling skills, maybe...
What did you say? Immortal? You?
Yeah, immortal. What's the fuss? I thought everybody knew.
Rest assured we wouldn't have left you in that prison if we knew. Our Sacrext talks of an immortal one. He shall lead us to ascension and unite the core with the shell. We took our sacred texts for simply too vivid metaphor.
Well, Gracchus knew right away.
Curious. We would have thought...
He also wanted me...
Later, human. We also might have a use for your...
Who wouldn't?
While we were away, the rats took over half. We suspect our half-brother. Yet we have no proof.
So, what should...
We need someone to kill that rebellious
I, mighty Firkin General Grab, challenge Nabaldo to wager of champions! Give me your best champion to fight!
And I am no assassin.
Good. We don't need an assassin. It wants to fight our most proficient warrior in a so-called delirious, idealistic duel between himself. If we send you, human, is it...
Well,
Speak clear.
I can lose as many times as needed to win.
We understand. Then it...
From a prisoner to a champion in one day.
Indeed. Many have given their life for the Naboru Empire.
What can I say?
Then take this as a symbol of our trust and seek... He is in charge of our defense. You will find him at...
My last immortal.
More than that. Obviously, if one kills a few rats back at the monastery...
That's very good news. And disposing of the general aligns with our plans as well.
Why?
That transcends both of us. Our masters need to annihilate. Just go now and carry on with your... and keep our alliance.
Yes, mistress.
Greetings,
What?
Please excuse me. I can't...
Our new champion. You have surprised me. Honestly, I envy you a little.
You enjoy being killed by giant rats over and over again?
No, quite the opposite. I rejoice.
Yeah.
This one would have been a... And since you fought your way out of the fort...
I was hoping to stay forever young.
You would honor me if you took this shield. It was made by the best shield. Light and strong...
Impressive.
If you need something else from our modest armory, just... And last but not least, a little treat from the souvenir from the field of battle. May it bring you luck.
Thank...
I wish I could provide you with further equipment, but that was all still. Feel free to browse...
shall be the champion of Naboru?
What's the problem? Not big enough for you?
Your heart is not big enough. I believed fiery.
What is that?
Later, the... Stop! Spare me. You are not Naboru. There is no honor for you in fighting their unfair fights. This is not a wager of champions. We both know it.
You mean the archers? Well, not my idea.
Not only. We both know what I mean. I know you better than you think. So, show you are righteous, and let me go. Fate of whole race is at stake.
You are right. The Queen just didn't give me many options. Go. I will take care of things here.
Thank you. May Marvius shine upon you. Meet me in Old Mines if you want to talk.
That was highly unsatisfactory. Does your homuncular size always yield such homuncular results?
Yeah, like you would have done a better.
Spare me your audacities, human. Otherwise, this war will devour.
She sure has a.
If you shan't deliver this.
So, I just bring Her Majesty the head of this rat?
No, bring it to me.
Sure. I'll go and have a friendly.
You might find the bridge out of the. Sorry for any discomfort or inconvenience you might encounter.
Great.
Her Majesty wishes to... We were told you shall proceed with the orders you have received from...
Silver! Oh my goodness, you came! What a relief. Honestly, I don't think I can take this anymore. I hate this war. No. How have you been? And more, have you seen any—
Hey, slow down still.
Yeah.
Well, and for the rest, long story short, Her Majesty thinks that they were trying to
Well, she would surely deserve to be thrown if the Whiteys had told me we're after the Queen, I would have been—
It surely is. Still, you...
Ever heard of penicillin? I would—
Brian actually did tell me that you...
Right? I'm sure he's happily—
Well, it's actually the Naboru Queen beating his drum. Still, he says that with the Naboru...
So he is— I am sure he also told you something—
Well...
No.
I know. We have a mission, you know. This cradle thing...
Visions? Ah, ever so—
Well...
Yes, don't tell me—
For what?
For this manipulative emotion—
Really? And it looked...
Well, let me show you mine.
Petra, my dearest hands and mind, I need my fix, and I need it badly. This is your ship speaking. That traitor David tore me apart. To finish our mission, I will need a lot of your care. Please get here as soon as possible. We need to save the world.
Wow. That didn't hurt at all.
What?
Well, nothing. When Brian...
I didn't unplug you. That's just how it ended.
Ah, right. Well, curious. So...
That's my...
Well, I don't...
Maybe. And now that...
Fair point.
So yes, that thing and that... But I am doing that. Because it's a good thing to do.
I also feel a bit you. It just took one trip to the city.
Oh my.
I let him live, though, and he...
Maybe we can still...
Because we do need peace on this planet to be able...
Nothing would make... And then we could search for that silly crate...
Well, it's the only lead we... So, yeah, I would...
Right. So, if you're headed to my ratties, they have some kind of mothers or elders. The Naboru have them in prison. We can't find... They mean the world to my ratties.
I'll see... You too, but... Water is flowing, turbines are rolling, electricity is crackling. All good here?
Excellent. All the fire doors are still jammed.
What does that mean?
In case of explosion or fire, so you should open them instead of hitting them frontally at full speed. Mining carts should be full. They will get you gliding over the bottomless chasm like a charm. My guess, it was headed to the coast. I've already closed...
What? I remember you telling me to hurry up, but...
Well, what do I know? There might be a secret, but probably not. I can't work...
I probably don't even want to understand that. If he is cut off, Gracchus will take care of the army at the bridge, and I can
Go.
Yes?
By killing whatever is responsible for this...
Oh, right.
Sorry, mining humour. If you don't switch the points, you'll end up all...
Good to know. It's a real maze.
Sure, you'll get used to it after a few years.
So...
Yeah?
What if...
Don't. And if I...
It's a real maze.
Sure, you'll get used to it after a few years.